Hey, how you doing? Wow, you're looking great today. Maybe you've been hearing about the shocking findings in the recent IPCC report, and you've been wondering what exactly it says about the current state of global warming. Uh, And maybe you haven't been wondering. That's also possible. But I went ahead and read it, and I just want to clearly summarize the report for everyone because it's not really an easy read. So, a quick explanation. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change is a part of the UN that's responsible for compiling scientific research about climate change and then informing policymakers and the public about where exactly we're at. And in August 2021, they released their sixth report. So, here are 8 key points from that report. Number 1, global warming is caused by humans, for sure. I mean, we already knew this, but now it's like Facebook official. Number 2, since the Industrial Revolution, humans have warmed our atmosphere about, 1 degree Celsius. So that means all the stuff you see on the news, the fires, floods, droughts, ice caps melting, mass extinction, ocean acidification, intense storms, deadly heat waves, all of this is at 1 degree Celsius. Yeah, you see this thing I'm doing with my face? That's foreshadowing, it's not good. Number 3, if we stopped emissions right now, global warming would stay right about where it is, which is great, but we're not going to do that, so it's bad. However, we can, with a lot of beneficial changes to the system of our economy, limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius, which, you're right, is worse. Number 4, if we make no changes, we will probably hit 2 degrees around 2050 and then 4.4 to 5.7 degrees around 2100. Can you even imagine that? Remember everything I said earlier. The fires, floods, droughts, ice caps melting, mass extinction, ocean acidification, intense storms, deadly heat waves. Now extrapolate that to 5 degrees. So, point number 5. Yeah, we need to make some huge changes really fast. And even with those drastic changes, we'll probably overshoot 1.5 degrees around 2050. But then with carbon removal efforts, that basically means we need to plant a bunch of trees. We can come back under 1.5 degrees. Number 6, if we make some changes but not enough, we might be able to stabilize the climate at 2 degrees of warming. But the report goes into minute detail about how 2 degrees is so much bigger than 1.5. I'll summarize it for you in a nutshell. Everything bad at 1.5. Worse at 2. Number 7, the report points out that there are no serious contenders for technological solutions, which means we're not going to invent our way out of this. We cannot wait for a technological silver bullet. We need to just change our economic system so we can stop freaking relying on fossil fuels to run our world. And finally, number 8. Thank you for sticking with me this far, by the way. However far we let global warming go, through carbon removal, tree planting, and carbon sequestration, we can undo some of the damage done. Because by drawing down the level of CO2, we can bring down the temperature, which will reduce storm intensity, heat wave and fire frequency, etc. But obviously some things, like species extinction, are irreversible, and sea levels won't return to normal for hundreds or thousands of years. Guys, between the 1800s and today, we've increased the average temperature by 1 degree, and we can already see the devastating effects. So what would 5.7 degrees look like? This is so beyond reusable straws and meatless Mondays. We need our leaders to create drastic new policies that will immediately end fossil fuel subsidies, regulate emissions, create thousands of green new jobs, shift to renewable energy, create excellent public transit systems, invest trillions into restoring natural ecosystems. There are so many solutions. And it will take an entire ecosystem of solutions to overcome this. It's truly the greatest challenge humanity has ever faced. But I trust us. I trust you. And I really like you, and I think you're going to do great. And you're looking amazing. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. I hate to be one of those guys who's like, share, and subscribe. But like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us, and we're working hard to create eco-educational content to raise awareness and hopefully affect meaningful change. Thank you, and see you around your smoke show.